I'm waiting for Darren and Willie to come on board. I'd love to know how I can join people on here. Can I join people? Oh, I don't even know how to join people. It'd be so good if I could. No. Hi Karen. I'm hoping I could learn how to join people on here so they can... Oh, hi Darren, I was waiting for you. Willie's on the other side as well. So hi Brian. So I'm hoping Willie can connect too. This is the face of being totally knackered. Oh, ghost hunting Friday night and Saturday night. And that includes Willie. Met Willie for the first time. Oh, we spent the spent the whole of Friday night together. It was a hoot. It was really good. And Darren, obviously, with you. It was amazing. No, Ollie, this is a really tired, knackered face. I got home at 4 o'clock. What time did you get home, Darren? What time did you get back? And Sue, how did your event go? It was amazing, wasn't it? We had so much. I tell you what. And Willie, if you're listening, oh my God, spiders, spiders on the Saturday. Anyone who knows me knows I don't do spiders. And I actually, oh God, it's going to be 30 of you on the 30th of January. How do you know 30 people? I'll see what I can do. But everyone who knows me knows I'm totally arachnophobic. And Willie had to save me on Friday night because I couldn't get up the steps in the tunnel because there's a mini beast on there. And then again on Saturday night, I got as far as the steps and I just froze. And one of the guests had to come and remove the spider for me before I could go down into the medieval tunnels. There was white spiders in Slough. Oh no. I said to Andy, I said, I can't do tunnels anymore. They petrify me. I'd rather spend the night in the chapel with the ghosts than I would with one spider in the dark. Absolutely horrendous. Really scary stuff. But oh, we had some amazing stuff last night. Yes, Brian, I did look at your recent Facebook page and I've hidden it. I've deleted you. It's horrible. Everybody's paid me, set my own page out with now 20 people, then, oh my God. You must have so enjoyed it then, Darren. It was really good, wasn't it? Some of the Ouija board sessions and the education room, which was the new room that we actually got to do. It just shows, every time at Dover Castle you go into the loos there on Ghost Hunt, you always feel as if you're being watched. And we found out because they let us do the they let us do the education room, which is above where the ladies' loos are, and it all came clear because there's a 14-year-old lad who haunts that room. And I told him, and I said, no wonder we always feel being watched. But yeah, oh, it was 2 amazing nights. Yeah, if you were there, it was just brilliant. It was really, really brilliant, but so atmospheric with, you know, full moons and being Halloween. It was really, really good. But I know that GHT were absolutely manic because we had them going on all over the place, didn't we? So Dover Castle. Oh, right, the negative spirit again came up on Sarah's board where he had growled on Friday night, and then he explained himself on the Saturday. It was basically he was not happy that everyone was coming in to do seances and things, so he was like kind of doing a ghostly kind of like that, not growling at us horribly. But yeah, say Lydia to come and have a little smile.
Who's that?
I'm alive. Lydia and Reese have just they're just going. They've been helping Chris take the ceiling down in the kitchen. Oh God, my house is a mess. No builders and everything. Sleep? No, I didn't get to sleep until 5 o'clock last night, and then I was up again at 8. I just didn't sleep. Did you get any sleep for your night, Darren? And Willie, what time did you get back? Just wait until you got your thing. Just chat back to me here. It was really, really cool. I was knackered. Absolutely knackered. But it was just such good. Oh, Willie. Now I'm going to have to explain about Willie, right, everybody? Right. Anyone who looks at his little photo thing, Willie, you don't mind me saying this, he's got this like purple Mohican, and it goes, how high is it, Willie? It's about this high, isn't it? It's just literally like a proper Mohican. And we started the night on Friday. About 2:30 today. Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm just telling everyone about your purple Mohican. Oh, come here, Lydia. Because Lydia joined us on Halloween night. Poke your head in. It was just so nice having her there ghost hunting with us. Tell them all about your table tilting.
Oh, experience. In the chapel?
Yeah.
So we were in the chapel.
Oh no, there's tunnels for the table tilting because the chapel was the Ouija board.
Oh, okay, yeah. I did
so many vigils. It's the first time which she'd got a table tilting, which is really, really brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was so cool. I've never done it before, and it worked, and it literally was going all over the place, and I didn't know how it worked, and it was amazing.
And also
cool.
We did it that you did, rather than putting your hands on it, your hands were just vibrating across. So imagine that's the table. We were getting people just to do that on the table, weren't we? And it was still rocking and spinning and going round,
flipping, falling.
It was just brilliant. It was brilliant. And your Ouija boards.
Yeah,
the chapel Ouija boards was really, really cool information on that. They're amazing. So you're a hardened ghost hunter now, are you, Lydia?
Yeah.
It's not as scary as you think, is it?
No, it's not. No, it's not scary.
It's not so scary. It's really not scary. They can't harm us, apart from the one who said "get out now" really quickly. He was horrible, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, and
I
was told on the Ouija board we were in danger in the chapel.
But yeah, evil. Yeah, we're not though, are we? No.
No.
The funny thing was, we'd all cleared up, right? You had 2 guests. Sue had 2 guests. We had 30, 5 vigils, 5 areas. No, what was I just saying? I've lost my thread now. What I was saying. Oh yeah, Reese got locked in the castle. Andy was doing his summing up at the end of the night with all the guests, thanking them all for coming, and then my phone went off. Your son is trying to reach you on your mobile. He goes, "Mum, we're locked in the castle, so imagine being locked inside."
At least the lights were on.
In the tower. Were the lights off, Reese?
No, the lights were on.
Oh, the lights were on. Oh, we just laughed, didn't we, thinking the lights were off.
They weren't when we went in. They were off when we went in, and then they turned on.
And they turned
and then
on.
when we came back, the doors were locked.
The doors were locked. It was really quite funny. And then Andy was going, "Well, you just have to stay there now through lockdown in Dover Castle on your own, in the keep, in the dark with the ghosts." It really was quite funny. But yeah, they escaped. But I will let you go home, and we will see you. Oh, we'll see you in 4 or 5 weeks.
Are we not seeing you? But maybe we'll have to have a quick meet before Thursday.
We're allowed 1 person to go out, aren't we, to go exercise with? So you'll have to come and go for a walk in the woods.
Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely going for a walk.
Bye.
Drive safely, you two.
Bye.
Oh, it's so sad not being able to hug people that you love dearly. But it's to keep us safe. It really is. Right, Sue. Get back to Sue. So, do you hear this, Willie? She had 2 guests. Were you at Manston last night, Sue? Just confirm that you were... Because the boys were doing St Augustine's, weren't they? Two guests. God, that's jammy. I mean, even Darren's got 30 on a personal event. That's not fair. Wow. Did you get much at Manston though, in the end? Hi Natalie, hi. Oh, hi everybody who's watching anyway. I thought I'd do a little chat night because I'm absolutely mediumshipped out, or whatever the word is. I have no clue. It's exhausting when you're working so hard. And God, we walked miles. All Hallows fault. Ah, that's where you were. Andy just needs hire me now. Yeah. 3 cancelled due to testing and 2 didn't turn up. We had 1 lady who ran out of petrol, so she didn't turn up, bless. But the guys on the boys on the Friday, if any of the boys on here, I don't think any of them are on here alive, but we had a group of lads, and they were really up for it on Friday night. It was really fun, really good fun with them, especially in the tunnels, trying to make the table go towards them. Oh, you were doing Diane and Craig. Oh, phenomenal, phenomenal. Pro night. Brilliant. Something went crashing to the floor. Excellent, excellent. We had, on the Friday, up in the education room, we had the door open. I was saying, come on, Spirit, do something really, really amazing, like open the door, and the door opens. And it was just like, woohoo. Really chuffed with that one. What's the argument for when people say it's grief, mind playing tricks, etc., when feeling like a loved one, whereas a person or pet passes around you, you're seeing them from the corner of your eye? Yeah, that's normal. That's seeing spirit. That really is the way to see spirit. Our private event is going to be lots of newbie and want to go different parts of the castle. Are we allowed to go and see different parts of the castle? I think you have to check out, don't you, what parts we're allowed. Never done the war tunnels down there, Darren. Just basically done the medieval bits of the keep. St Augustine's Friday night, only 11 guests. We had 30. But obviously you have to, what makes it so difficult is for people here that don't quite know how to actually run. Normally you have about 10 people in your group and you can spend an hour doing each vigil, and then you come back, have a cup of tea, go to your next vigil. But because we have to keep them in no more than 6 people, which means you've got like more groups to fit round the areas in the same amount of time. So it's literally you rush to the end of the medieval tunnels, which take you 20 minutes to get to the end, do half hour, and then you come back. Then you do a quick turnaround to your next vigil, which might be in the king's bedroom or the chapel or wherever, or down in the castle kitchens. It was exhausting for the crew, and I think it was very exhausting for the guests as well. Footsteps in the corridor. Yes, we heard them again. Yes, last night we heard them. We stayed up with the cannons Willie this time, and oh yeah, both of us shouting spleen injury at the same time. That was really, really cool, wasn't it? Oh yeah, I was right before Lydia popped her head in to say goodbye. I was talking about your Mohican. So Willie's got this purple Mohican. It's like this, a strip that goes like absolutely really cool dude hairstyle. Anyway, when we arrived at Dover Castle, my God, the wind and the rain. You couldn't really see it because it was dark, but when you looked over to the moonlight and the security lights, you could just see it blowing. It's so blowy up there. So anyway, right, we went out, we did a recce round. We were all absolutely knackered, going up the curly stairs and then through all the rooms and then down the curly stairs. Then that door was locked, so we had to go back up the curly stairs again. I thought, imagine doing this with swords and everything. Absolutely shattered. We do all that, then it's down to the tunnel, so it's another like half-hour walk and then back again. We're all absolutely knackered. Anyway, by the time we got back to the crew hub, imagine I'm frizzy and damp and my hair's all a mess, and Willie's holding on to his Mohican like this, right? And through the night I kept testing it, and I must say, Willie, it held up brilliantly, but it did feel a bit soggy by the end of the night, and it was a little bit soft, I'd say. It wasn't so good. But yeah, it was really brilliant, but we were all soaked, totally soaked. Oh, thanks, Darren. It is actually, I've only just remembered because it's the 30th of January is our anniversary, and I said to the kids, "You think Dad will come ghost hunting?" And they just raised eyebrows and went, "Nah." So I have to choose, do I go ghost hunting on the 30th or do I spend the time with my husband? I think ghost hunting might win, actually. It was a bit windy. Oh, it really was windy when it was awful. Last night was really windy as well, but the moon made it just so magical. It really, really did. It's so atmospheric. Oh, hold on. Can I have a card? Just raced home as we're late leaving because we had a dying hedgehog. Oh, Paula, you are so special looking after those hedgehogs. You really are. Really, really are. Oh, yeah. I'm just writing names in case I get anything. Paula and Jodie. Just in case I do. and Carly. I'm not going to focus. I'm asking not to do mediumship tonight. I really am. On the ship, and I'm so knackered. Ghost hunting is so exhausting. Hi, Danny. Did Nathan? Yes, he did. He did. The guy on the ridge board came back again, but he wasn't in my group, and I didn't quite get all the information, unfortunately, because we were so busy. But yes, apparently he came back again. Which is amazing. When you do ghost hunts and you do like Ouija board or anything, we always say to guests, don't tell other guests what you get until the end, because then if people get the same thing, well, this Nathan came through on 2 different groups, plus followed a group, didn't he? And then last night he came through again, which was really nice. Oh, it was your first time looking after a team when you're out? Yeah, more than Did you do your spazzy thing that you do? I am allowed to say the word spastic because Chris was born spastic, and it's a word that we're not shy of in this house because I call him my little spaz sometimes. But yeah, Willie goes all kind of like spazzy. What was another word? Tourettesy, wasn't it? It was very Tourettesy when he gets connection. They did warn us, and he did make me laugh a certain times. I'm sorry I was laughing at you, Willie. It really was quite funny. When we're in the chapel and you kind of like sitting there going, Willie, are you there? Willie. We're going to check Nathan out in location he gave. He would just not leave alone every room. Wow. Yeah, no, he did come through last night as well, which was amazing. Yeah, I don't have any control over it. You didn't. It was just, I said to the guests, it's all right, he's just having a little mad dance in the corner. It's good. But we got, oh God, the little light up ball thing is amazing. When you have to touch it to set it off, and we got great activity there again in the dining room last night. And we had one guest, we had a little table, and he was getting like orbs on camera and things, and I say to him, sometimes it's dust, sometimes it's insects, you know, you've got to be really careful at this. And Wobbly Willie, oh my God, I'm writing that down. Sue, you're a genius. Wobbly, I've got to remember that. Willie. Okay, and yeah, so anyway, I've got the table there, and I said, what you got to do is you ask them to do something specific to prove that it's not dust or just moth, because moths don't speak English. And he turns around and he said, he goes, if you really are spirit and you are showing me in orb, he said, can you come from the table? And out come this orb right from the table towards him. And I went, oh, I said, that's kind of like what I explained. And he was kind of really cool. So that was a really good one. But yeah, we had equipment going off. My plasma ball, people that know plasma ball, you have all these little prongs going up, and if you touch it, the little, whatever it is, scientific thing, goes up there and follows your hand around. Well, this ball just started going ballistic. Then we had these prongs going really funny, and then it just went into like a little flame and went bink. Brand new battery. It was amazing. Paul calls it my dost. I'm so gonna have to read your comments after. Let me just shuffle the cards in case anything comes through. Right, see who I get. It's come through. Spirit said he was sorry for something he'd done. Did you find out what though? Did you find out what he'd done? Where's Wally? Where's Willie? Darren, did you tell me that your brother came through at the end? I can't remember. Yes, you did. Oh. See, sometimes these ghost hunts are so emotional to ourselves as well. So got to come up to the Midlands and do some of your events up there. Talking to the girls, because we're like, when we split and we all said goodbye, it was like girls team, boys team, and I said to the girls, are we up for going up the Midlands? And they said, yeah, be absolutely awesome. Oh yeah, I do remember you. So you told me on the stairs, didn't you? Amazing. See, once they get a connection and once they can come through, they know how to do it. It's so much easier. It's amazing. It's like when energies have never tilted a table or done a Ouija board or anything, or they don't know how to set a K2 off. You know, it's very hard to connect with them. But once they do, and they kind of like, oh, it's amazing, it's another ghost hunt team, and off they go again. Come to Leicester. Oh, I should, shouldn't I? I really should. It really is good fun. Love it. But I just don't want to do tunnels here. I don't want to do places that got spiders, because I'm standing in the dark trying to connect, and little spiders everywhere. Oh, you should have given him a hug. You should have done. You really should have done. Oh, Paula, I want to see it. Do you get little baby hedgehogs, don't you? I would so love to come down and see your little baby hedgehogs. Oh, I love hedgehogs. Do you have like a place where people can come visit, obviously after COVID? And especially it's like my daughter Tia, she's doing a university degree at Hadlow College on animal husbandry and zoo management. Oh, Sandra, you cried. No, Willie didn't manage to get a date ghost hunting. it was too dark. Maybe that's where you're going wrong. Maybe you should find a woman in the dark, Willie. That's what it is. There was a programme once, wasn't it, when they did dating in the dark, and they'd go into a room and yeah, that was weird, wasn't it? I watched it though because it was fascinating to me. Oh, losing you there. Bring you up. Bow Manor Hall. See, I still want to do the Galleries of Justice with you all, because not many of you at GHT have done it, and it is amazing. Darren, don't tell anyone that I actually gave you a COVID hug, because someone will sue me. Shh, shh. And Ollie, don't you mention ours either. Shh, no hugs. I don't hug. It's a lie. I always take some students to Hadlow College. Oh yeah, she's loving it. She's also working down on a Thursday at Wildwood, which is nice. Yeah, shut up, Darren. Say nothing. Oh, the spiders are awful. They really are. We are. Right, I'm just trying to concentrate on to see who I want to card. Right, let's go. Right, Paula. Got a tiny one in today. We'll send you a picture. I don't have a centre, but I have 5 sheds. I do it from home. Oh my God, after COVID, can I come down and see your little hedgehogs? I love hedgehogs. We used to have them all the time in our front garden, and we've only had that really huge one. And Reese has had one in his back garden. He called him Stinky because he's peed on his garage stuff, on his motorbike. I mean, he goes, it's Stinky. Oh yeah, I'd love to. I love little hedgehogs. Right, Paula, I'm going to try and focus, and you just want just a random card, don't you? You just want me to see what I get randomly. I can do some of that. Oh, Manston are lovely. Sue, they sit in circles, so they're really quite spiritual people. Really, really nice. Wow. Right. I am doing my work on Andy and Gary. I really am. Every time I see them, I say, Galleries of Justice, Galleries of Justice. You've got to get the team up there. And it's got to be the team for a pro night. It can't just be, you know, just normal guests, because we need to really enjoy it, because it's a phenomenal place. You can hear the kids. It's not phenomenal because of what you hear. It's phenomenal for ghost hunting. When you go down to the pit where they used to throw the bodies in to die, you can hear them behind you as you walk away. Yeah, it's quite tough. They smell though. They do. That's why he calls his one Stinky. Oh, we do. Tarantulas, not happening. Right, let me focus on a card for you, Paula, because I've had enough chat with my ghost hunting friends. It's just been such a really fun weekend. So nobody minds looking down, because we are absolutely exhausted. Must have been a nightmare logistically for Andy and Gary, having like all these ghost hunts going on at Halloween all at one go. But I think we had the best deal, Dover Castle. Oh, there we go, Paula. Ah, okay. I'm just going to do another card because you got a really nice card fallout. I wasn't focusing on anything like past, present, future. I was just asking for a card for Paula. And then there's another one. Oh, that's positive. You've got some really good positive cards. Right. The first one I've got is love, joy and happiness. Second one, I've got sorting out finances in the bank. I'm not seeing this as negative and I'm not seeing this as bad either. It's just sorting out finances. And this card here is defending yourself against opposition. That just means trying to put your voice across in a better way than that you're doing. Set up Trudi psychic ghost hunger. No. I had to give a spider. Yeah, I know. I told them all, Willie, that you were my hero, my spider hero. I would have stayed there all night. I would not have been able to get out of the tunnels. I really wouldn't have. I would have. And I couldn't. Oh, I don't know what I'd have done, Willie. I'd have had to wait till it moved away because I couldn't go back, couldn't go forward. I don't do them. And this is after hypnotherapy. I'm better now. Really, I am much better now. I really am. Before, I would have screamed and run down the tunnels, but instead I stood my ground, if you know. You do, Paula, you're having positive cards. Yeah, hero Willie. Right. 2 came out there. Let me just focus again, Paula. Hang on. Loss of. Oh. More fingers and thumbs. See, I told you I was Sonia and job. Hold on. Right, I'm getting conflicted information here for you, Paula. I've got my card of loss, but I'm being told losing something. Not a person, this is losing something, like losing an item. You've lost something you need to look for. I asked for clarity and I got my card of advice. So I don't know why you would have to go get advice to go and find something. It's a bit contradictory to me. Right, loss. I really want to learn how to do the cards too. You need to have a chat with Danny after for that one. I do teach every now and again. Obviously through COVID it's just been horrendous this year and I don't know when I can start up again next year. Judy did see the ghost picture the staff member got. Oh my God. Oh yes, she's given it to my son recently. I've asked him to send it to me. You've lost your marbles now. It's not marbles. I just need to find out what it is you've lost because I've got here loss. I know it's not money because I've got sorting out money, but there's a loss coming up. Loss of. Well, it'd be loss of freedom for most of us, wouldn't it? Loss of. Hold on, bear with. Ah, sorry, loss of work, basically loss of work. So I'm not sure if it's you or someone close to you. It's always got to be someone close to you with cards. It's losing a job, loss of work in some way, and then I've got seeking advice. But that, I mean, that's very general because of COVID and everything. Now, does it work out well? We'll see how it works out well. Because Sonia wants a job card too. Let me just focus. Suit the mind. It just tells me, I've got an idea. It just means your mind's not clear. 2 sides to every story. So you've got to listen to the other person's side of the story as well as what you get as well. I'm not feeling this is such a dramatic, oh my God, you know, oh wow, etc. Loss of a job, loss of work. I don't see it like that. I'm going to start calling things COVID blip. I think it's just a COVID blip. Oh, they're going to hibernation. Yeah, so you don't do anything over the winter while they're all a kip? Right, okay. but you have to be gaining advice for something as well. Right, Sandra wants random. Hold on. Darren, I got a picture of an RAF person with a moustache outside RAF Men's Water. Oh my God, Darren, can you send me that picture as well? I'm basically collecting everybody with phenomenal pictures. I mean, the ghost one last night at the chapel that the staff showed me was a phenomenal picture. I need to get that one, plus the one at the Red Lion in Colchester. These are pictures that are done when there are two people at the scene, so one can clarify from the other person that no one could see anybody there, and they've taken photographs of people. Absolutely amazing. Right, let me go through. Oh, it was Sue that got the picture. Sue, send me the RAF picture. Let me analyse it. It's brilliant. Right, I missed random card if you had time. Sandra, will I win tomorrow? Oh, I see. So we have all the babies that are too small to hibernate, but don't get any new ones in until after. Ah. Oh, so Sue had the picture. Confirm that. Oh, you did. Oh, I'll have a look then. And Natalie. I'm just trying to link in still to Paula here. So if you've been doing this job a long time and you know everything about baby hedgehogs, why would you be seeking advice? I don't know why on that, but it's loss of work, seeking advice. What do you do with all these baby hedgehogs when they're all grown up and they're able to go out into the wild? Do you just like kind of release them somewhere so there's a mass of hedgehogs? Or do you drive all around Kent and let them go in odds and sods places? I'd love to have little hedgehogs up here. It'd be awesome. No, it didn't flick out enough. Hard work. See, I've got, mate, it's not money. Money's okay. I've not got the money. So there's a lot of laws that you have to keep, like where to let them go, where they can be safe, etc. Andy doesn't always come on here, I'm afraid. You're going to have to just text him and ask. Right, home. Sorting out your home. Ah, right, okay, that becomes clear. Comes clear there. Oh, you got the card of sorting out your home. So the advice is something to do with your home. So if you keep all your little hedgehogs there, etc., and you run it from home, then you have to get advice about being at home or running it from home. That's where this is going. Yeah. So the lack of work in some way, gaining advice to do with work because you work from home. Right, if you can try and get all that into your head, so that's where the cards were going with you. Right, okay, now, Sonia, you wanted a job card too, if you were going to get a job. Let's focus on your name, Sonia. Job. Job. Job, job, job. I've got you here packing your bags and go. So have you left one? Have you left one before you got another one? Oh, you rent. Paulie, you rent and you have a hedgehog farm. Yeah, I was told I would hear within 2 weeks. Okay. Right. Sonia, I was just thinking of you. I've got the packing bags and go card. Again, let's have some positivity and negativity. What are you going to show us? It's a positive card. I've got family around. So are you packing up to go and stay with family during the lockdown, or are they coming to stay with you? Just got packing bags, go. Now focusing on job. Here we go. Hold on. Right. In this field, this is my card of spirit, but when it comes to a certain question, it becomes my card of knowledge and learning. So it just tells me you're going to be learning something new. So retraining or training for something new, but this is my card of learning something new. All right, I'm with family. Okay, so it just tells me I think you're going to pack your bags, going from whatever job you're in or the last job you were in, and then you have to do and go learn something new. Oh, so Paulie, you're playing naughty with your landlord. Right, okay, let's just get another card for Sonia here on positivity or negativity, good move, bad move. Spirit, Sonia, job. God, they were just flinging out tonight, aren't they? Probably still got a spirit coming from Dover Castle, follow me home. Right. You have the unethical card. Now, right, the unethical card is anything that's dodgy in the background. If it's on a personal level, this is normally my smoking pot, to not declaring taxes, to dodgy neighbours. It just is something dodgy, etc. All right. Now, because I was focusing on job going, job coming. Oh, the imps! Don't get me on the imps, Willie. Please don't. It just tells me that something unethical or untoward was happening in some way. So, when it comes to work, the unethical card can often mean someone taking credit for your ideas, someone talking about you behind your back, and it makes you look bad in your job. All right, so this is why I'm just asking with career-wise. Now, I don't know whether to put this into past, what's happened, or future to come, because I wasn't focusing on that. But I'm going to focus on now, career to come, something positive for you. So, Sonia, let's go. Focus. Oh, God, they just literally fling themselves. Right, again, I've got work to come. This is my card of work, all right? But again, it comes with bitchiness, gossip, jealousy, words. I just think if we're focusing on jobs to come, you have to be careful of things that you say or how you are in the job, because I don't think everyone's going to be trustworthy. I really don't, and you've got to watch your back. If this is the job that you've been in and hence you packed your bags, then you're good to go. But you really got to just be careful, because just watch your back, girl, because there's something unethical going on in the background, and if someone's nice to your face and nasty behind your back, it does affect work in some way. So there's just a little warning there. Stick with family, not trust colleagues so much. All right, I hope that's helped you on that one. All right, now what have I missed with you lot, all talking about your ghosts? Paulie, you're so naughty. I would love to have a tenner with little hedgehogs. I'd be around there every day. I wouldn't care about the rent. I'd be just feeding them. They're so cute. Right, here we go. Some girl is trying to get me to do this trading business. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't feel good. Just don't feel good. Walk away from that one, Sonia. That's why they're coming out. No, walk away from that one. Right, Sandra. Sandra wants a card. Do you want just any old card? I'm still getting that wobbly willy. It's really funny. Sandra. You know what be cool, Trudi? You should do Zoom live psychics. You get to see all live. I know, but it would scare me. Would it scare me? I don't know. At least this way I'm hidden, aren't I? I don't know. But it really would be lovely if you could all like chat to each other. Oh, do you know what? I really should. I really should. Would you all come on it? If I did a Zoom, how many people can you have? Would you have like tiny, tiny little people? Or do you have loads and loads of pages and I'd have to keep flicking between you all, wouldn't I? Right, Sandra stressed. Let's make you unstressed. Hold it. I'm running out of name ideas, so please feel free to give me a name for one. Oh, you're hedgehogs. Oh. Ooh. That'd be really cool. Right, everybody on here, because then all your hedgehogs will be from spiritual people and people on my psychic lives, wouldn't you? Right, everyone, if you can think of names for hedgehogs, can you just put them in for Paula so she can make a little list of hedgehog names? Yeah, I think you should. That'd be really nice. Hedgehog names, everybody. Let's help Paula. I've got to think of one. Holy. Spike. Zoom. It has a time limit per person, but I've been on them with 12 people. Ah, Sonic. Harper. You gotta have, especially like if you've got new ones around Halloween. Prick. Call a hedgehog prick. You got to call, yes, you've got to call one Willie. And Lydia, it was a little female. How do you tell a female and a male hedgehog? Don't please get technical here that one's, you know, got a vagina and one's got a willy. It's not that. How can you tell if a hedgehog is a male or female when it's born? Yeah, let's see if we can get away from the H names. Let's go for Pumpkin. Pumpkin 1, 2, 3, and 1. Sowen, obviously because it's Halloween at the moment. Little pagan names, little druid names. Peanut. Aww. Yeah, I would. Size the pricks. Can we have a lesson, Paula, on how you can tell if it's a male or a female hedgehog, please? Pickles. Oh, Pickles is sweet. Cocktail stick. Cocktail. Oh, it's amazing. Yeah, I'm just waiting for Paula to tell us how we tell the difference between a male and a female hedgehog. I know how to do cats, but hedgehogs, I don't know. I've never seen a hedgehog willy. No, I've never seen a hedgehog willy. I've never seen a hedgehog willy. I'm going to have to Google it after, aren't I? How to tell. No, because that's just random, isn't it? I'll just wait for Paula to let us know how you tell the difference between a male and a female hedgehog. Splinter. Are you liking these names, Paula? It's such a great little family I have on Sundays. I really was umming and ahhing whether to carry on, and I'm like, I just get, ouch. I do get sort of like really drained doing all this. And I know, oh God, next week I have to let people down that I can't have them here for their readings because we're in lockdown, so I've got to cancel people, which I don't like doing, but I'm going to have to. Wish I could say I've got a belly button, it's a boy. If you hold on. If it's got a belly button, it's a boy. If you can't feel anything, then it's a girl. Well, why don't girls have belly buttons? Surely girl hedgehogs have belly buttons too. Pokey. Pokey. Oh, sorry, you lot are so funny. Put it on my public page after I've finished this little session. Paula, if you, yes, love having a few of them suggested whatever, then we've had weird ones like teapot. Yeah, can you just post a picture for us all after you stick it on my page because it's a public page? Can you post female hedgehog and male hedgehog, and don't do one pink and one blue. You got to do it so we know how to do it, because we're going to learn hedgehog here tonight. Gus, teapot, I know. Teapot, that's really cute. It's like Reese called his Stinky. Karen, yeah, I can give you a card, Karen. Let's put your name, Karen. Let's focus on Karen for a card. Actually, Natalie wanted one. I've just been told Natalie. I've missed Natalie. Right, okay. Natalie, then Karen. Natalie, if you're still there, hello from India. Oh my God, thank you for coming on here. How wonderful. Fluff. You can't call a hedgehog fluff. Right, Natalie, if you're still there, and Sandra, yeah, okay, hold on. I was just told to go back to Natalie. I don't know who I've got here, but Natalie, can you just give me a thumbs up if you're still there? Ping pong. Natalie, I just need your thumb. I'm going to just shuffle the cards. Hopefully you'll still be there. Hi, Sarah. Brian, she's going to call the next hedgehog Fluff just for you. Right, I need Natalie to just come back on there. Hi, Abby. Hi, Paddy. You've missed the hedgehog chat. You have to go back and then come back. Anyone can always, you know, if you come in on late, you can always go back and redo it and then put your comments in anytime you want to chat to each other. No, Brian. It's 2:15 in the morning. Oh my God. Hi, Yvonne. How are you doing, my darling? You should be doing lives as well. It's another tarot reader and medium is Yvonne. Oh, I have to remember, apparently Roy's going live on Thursday, so Roy Roberts is doing Thursday. He's asked me to ask. To tell you all. Natalie, I needed your little thumb up then. I really did. I do have bitchiness, gossip, jealousy card. I've got some nastiness going around Natalie. Right, let's move Natalie on. Let's see who I get. I know Karen's that's going to fall out not naming a hog after me. She's already named them Spike Willie. Already named them. Mohican. Right, let's see who I'm just going to go back through your comments, everyone, to see who I get. Do you know what? 2:15 in India. I have to give you a reading. Now, how do I pronounce your name? Ashwa. I can't even pronounce that. Ashwaya. Is it Ash or Aishwarya? I don't know how to pronounce it. Make it simple for me so I can get it right, because I don't want to disrespect you, my darling. But I'm going to do some cards for you because it's 2:15 in the morning in India, and that is amazing. You're connecting with all my wonderful friends here in the UK. I-ish. Where ya? I-ish. Where ya? I-ish. That's really pretty, isn't it? I-ish. Where ya? What I'm doing is I'm just asking Spirit to come close while I do a card for you. Why am I getting all sensible with you? I have to go sensible with you for some reason. Hold on. Let's do you a couple of cards here, my darling. Hold on. Oh, you need advice. I'm being told you need advice, not cards. Hold on, bear with. I'm just changing my cards, my darling, for you. Right, why do I have to give her different cards? Okay, existence. And what's that one? Harmony. My darling, I've got some really spiritual cards with you. I've got existence and harmony. Are you really Like spiritually connected? Are you one of these that does meditation? Do you do cards? Are you into spiritualism in some way? Are you spiritual? Do you do this job? Can you just confirm? Can you just confirm? Because I've got 2 really spiritual cards come out for you. Everything stopped. Why did everything stop? Did I touch something and lost everyone? Oh. Oh, you're a writer. Oh, wow. Can you just confirm, even though you're a writer, are you really spiritual, Mark? Do you meditate? Are you yoga? Do you do tarot? Do you do something like that? Because I've got 2 really spiritual cards come out with you. But really lovely cards. It's like, I call it the knowing, when you know stuff. Not necessarily being psychic and that kind of thing, or doing mediumship. Just the fact of being spiritually connected. Can you just confirm if you have got that ability? All my comments have stopped. Can you just tell me? No, the chat hasn't stopped. I just suddenly done a few cards in between. That was all. Right, it doesn't mean to say if you do it professionally in this zone. Are you an incredibly spiritual person? Because I've just had an existent card, existence as in just sitting there and knowing. It's just an all-knowing kind of card, which is lovely. They asked me to change cards and they gave me 2 very spiritual cards. So these are people that do yoga, meditation. I get it with a lot of musical minded people, because musical minded people kind of go in on themselves and they, you know, go away in the music, which is really, really nice. Hi Stephanie from New Zealand. You're winning tonight. I thought it was going to be India, but it is you. No, I'm not really. Right, okay. What I'm going to do there is find out why they've given me those 2 cards. Alright, so I've gone back to my normal tarot deck to ask for my questions, but you've got 2 really lovely existence cards and spiritual cards. So, oh, grandfather. Have you got a grandfather in spirit, my darling? I don't know which side he's coming on at the moment. I can't confirm that, but I heard grandfather. Please tell me you have, because I have no clue whose grandfather I've got otherwise, because I heard grandfather. But I didn't hear it as grandfather, if you know what I mean. I just know I have a grandfather because it's my one-up generation from man. Can you just confirm? I have an older generation male. This to me is my grandfather. It's uncle. No, don't please say uncle when you just said your grandfather. Both of them are angels, not with me. Okay, right, now just trying to work out which one it is that's coming through. It's okay. There's a skin problem going on with this gentleman. Now I don't know whether don't know if it's pigmentation or skin problem. Skin problems can be what your dermatitis, yeah, skin cancer, pigmentation. I'm getting a skin issue somehow around this gentleman. He's a well-dressed man as well. I'm seeing someone standing upright and well-dressed too coming through. He's not showing me which side of the family he comes yet. I wasn't going to do any mediumship tonight. I was just going to do a few cards and have a chat. But if he's used his energy to come in, then I respect that. The just so like you're in India, but I'm seeing the colour white is important. White. Why white? Every Indian person I know loves colour, but I'm being shown white. Ayesh, can you just confirm? Can you confirm this, what I'm being shown with the skin problem? Let's get that, and then once I've got that connection a bit better. Right, major change. My mum's dad liked to dress well, but he had Alzheimer's. I wasn't given that. Right, your dad's dad. Think on him. Is there a white, specifically the colour white needs to be said? Was he well dressed as well? I'm not getting confusion. That's why I'm not sure I'm with him, because I normally get Alzheimer's. I get this confusion. I'm a confused person most of the time anyway. I just need you to type a little faster. I know we have delays on here, and I do apologise for the delays. Not a lot I can do. There's also a feeling of military somehow. So this is your army, isn't it? He used to wear a lot of white. Dad's dad. I got dad's dad then. There's also a military connection too. But I'm not seeing armed forces wearing, you know, like, well, they wear the khaki and they crawl on the ground. That's what I normally see as a soldier, and I'm not seeing that. But I see kind of military somehow, military background. So if he just used to fire guns or something, I don't know, that kind of thing. I'm being shown someone who chews the end of pens. You know when, oh, I've got pencil. Like, you know when someone's got a pencil or pen and they chew it? Are famous for chewing pens and pencils. Right, now the army. I'm not seeing khaki. I'm seeing military or army as in different. So if someone has trained with guns or had, you know when someone does assault courses, you know, sometimes people do it to keep fit, or they train fitness wise with someone in the army. So I'm seeing military and I'm seeing army, but not with wearing khaki and what you think of as action man. So that's why I don't know how to put it into this scenario, but I know there's a military training somehow. I have grief card. I have now my death card means major change. Now, but together it would mean crossing, someone crossing. Now I'm not seeing this to come. I'm seeing this as people that have crossed back. So whether you've lost an awful lot of people, this may be why you have such the spiritual card. This is why you've got that spiritual card around you. You have lots of connection. There's the number 5 being given to me as well. Now 5, I'm seeing it as 5 people. So there's 5 in the family. So I don't know whether there's 5 left or 5 gone. But I'm hearing the number 5. You're going to have to find out some details. I don't mind if you don't know. If you can say no as well, I have no problem with that. Because I also it also gives you some homework. And when you find it, what I give is what I get. It's just my interpretation can be wrong sometimes, and I do apologise for that. But what I get is what they're giving me, so it's got to be right. It's just my interpretation that's wrong. Now the number 5, as I said, is important. That's been given to me. I need to mention a rabbit. Rabbit? Bunny? It's a bunny, rabbit. There's a rabbit. There's an importance somehow with rabbit? Rabbit? Did you say rabbit? Do you have bunny rabbits in India? I don't know. Do you have rabbits? I wouldn't know. India is a place I haven't been to. Do you have bunny rabbits in India? Because I'm seeing a rabbit. It's really bizarre. Unless something is called the rabbit, I don't quite know. But do you have rabbits in India? Right, I'm getting some future cards coming out for you as well, my darling. I've got a card of timing, so time is important. Now, I get it on its own, it means that you don't like people being late, or you're always late. It's one of those timing issues. I just need to clarify what they're trying to show me here. Okay, the time to put for dinner. No, he's not eating a rabbit. Aisha, I've got here also the timing, and this is putting the pin in the world, where to go, what to do next. Also travel. Again, timing with COVID, we're all stuck. There's not a lot we could do. We are really stuck with that. I keep coming back to this rabbit. Do they have rabbits in India? I just can't imagine having rabbits jumping around like we do. That's one really phenomenal thing about ghost hunting as well. I said this to Willie the other night. Just driving home at 4 in the morning and all the little bunnies are on the side of the road. It's so cute. So cute. Could he not? Oh right. Could he not speak English? This man. I know you're in India, but he must have been in India too. I can't see him being in Britain, because I just can't understand what he's trying to say. Someone choked. I think I've got someone choking as well. Aish, can you confirm that you've got someone in the family that either choked to death or choked? There was a bad choking going on, because I'm like getting someone choking. I need a bit more from your end, my darling, to keep feeding my energy here. Oh, Paula, it would devastate me. Absolutely devastate me. I hit a pheasant once. Oh God, shortly after I'd crashed as well. It was an awful scenario. And all I did, I got as far as the driver and then I just burst into tears and couldn't let go of the steering wheel. And I just kept sobbing to Chris, going, everybody dies, everything dies, you know, what's the point of living? I thought it was an awful state, all because I hit a pheasant. But it just came at me. No, the rabbit hasn't come back for revenge. Stop being silly, Darren. I just need Aish to confirm what is the rabbit connection. I just can't visualise rabbits in India, but I have to mention the rabbit. It's got to be important. It's got to be important. How random. I just need her to come back with a little bit of a comment, because I'm going to lose this link otherwise. And the choking. Someone that choked. Get that. Oh, another card came out. Right, card of children. Then it must be Dad's dad. He didn't know any English. Right, I've already said it was your dad's dad. Right, card of children is important as well. That has come up now. That comes up around you for some reason. So I don't know if you work with children, have children, wanting children. There's got to be a children connection coming up around you as well. But I'm being told the card is for you. Now this is your dad's dad coming through. And the 5, have you given us who the 5 people are? 5 people. Right, I've got... Do you write children's stuff? Do you write children? I've got my decorating, renovating extension, but this is also my creativity card. So you said that you're a writer and you do creative things. Hi, Demi. Oh, I just need Aisha to come back quicker. I don't know if there's more of a delay in India than is here. We're just waiting. I'm married and don't want children ever. Right, okay, let's go back to this then. Why have I got the card of children and the card of creativity? It's my decorating, renovating, extensions. It's my DIY card, but it's also creativity. But it comes with the card of children and childhood, creativity. You're not getting nagged, are you? Do you get nagged? Thing is, I can't understand a word he's saying, so I just have to go with what the cards he's giving me now. 5 people, my people who passed away in my family. Okay, that'll do it because I know it's people. The number is people. Right, I've got good health and strength. Tells me not to worry about health because that's my good health card. But I'm asking, why have we got children? card of independence. Well, you've already explained your independence, so that's nothing new. Shut your face, Nigel. That's all I can say to you. Okay. And the urge to walk away. What I'm hearing from him and what my cards are giving me are two very conflicting stories going on here. I need to blend them and gel them all together. Walking away. The urge to walk, but you haven't. New beginnings. New beginnings. I'm actually stumped. Go, hear it first. Trouble when you have someone who doesn't speak English and give it to me symbolically. Right. I'm sorry. Right. Are you sure it's Bunny? My grandpa called me a lion cub. No, I'm sure I heard it as rabbit. No, it was. The word I heard was rabbit. That's what I'm saying. Is there an Indian word that is similar to rabbit that I would call like a bunny rabbit? Because that's what I heard was rabbit. That to me is a little fluffy bunny thing that hops on the side of the road. Now, if there's an Indian word that rabbit means something to you, then it's just purely my misinterpretation because I heard rabbit. Now, your cards are really conflicting. Now, you've just said you don't want kids in any way, shape or form. Do you write kids' books? Do you write kids' stories? Have you written creativity for children? Because my cards are telling me that... Oh, you didn't speak his language. Oh, God. Can you find out what rabbit means then in whatever Indian language because that is the word I heard, and that's why I think it's a bunny rabbit, because that to me means rabbit. Now, whether it's rabbit, whatever it was, I don't know, but I heard rabbit. You're going to have to go find that one out. Nothing to do with children or... It's just that I have my childhood creativity, and I have a new beginnings, which is babies. Babies. Is there someone in the family just having babies? No, because I'd have my pregnancy card. Whoa, come on. What is he trying to tell me? New beginnings. Get away. Get away. Come on. Pull this together, Trudi. Pull this together. Pull this all together. Right. S name. Let's go with initials. I can do Indian initials. There's an S name. Maybe like a new job or venturing one. I really want a good job. It doesn't come with a good job card. It just comes with urge to walk away and then new beginnings. S is the important, and again it's another long word that I have absolutely no idea how to pronounce or how to see it in any way, shape or form. Right, give me months, give me something to tell her. Between 4 and 6 months comes into play. 4 and 6 months. So where are we now? November, December, January, February. So February, March, April, February. So as spring comes, she's pregnant. It's not my pregnancy card. I do not have my Empress up. It's not my pregnancy card, but I do have children, creativity, and new beginnings. Right, it's my card of affairs, interference. S is what he called me, oh God, Singakuti meaning lion cub. His name started from, right, okay, S. Let's go with this Lion Cub. I've just had another card, so the mind's not clear. Right, I know there's a lot of people, it's not that lot of people on here. They something to do with children and a new beginning. That is my kids. Now, creativity. Yeah, I am. I'm just not getting what these cards he's flinging. I can't speak Indian, Roy. That's the problem. I have no clue what he's trying to tell me. Right, let's go to the Bible, right? And I'm not here to diss the Bible in any way or upset anyone, but if anyone ever asks me who my hero or heroine is, I always say the Virgin Mary is my is my heroine, on the sheer fact she gets pregnant and 2,000 years later people still believe it was an immaculate conception for the Son of God. And you think, my God, that woman was amazing, because she should have been stoned to death, but she didn't, because of this, what she said, which is phenomenal. So she really is my heroine, that she like got through it and got married and raised a wonderful child, which is amazing. Now, Aish, if there is a baby in the family that has creatively been said it is someone's and it may not be, or someone's got pregnant and not by who they should have, that kind of thing would be how I could work out creativity, an urge to walk from it, but the family or the person was very creative in the way they tell their story. I think that's where we're going with this. So I wouldn't call them illegitimate, because I think the person might have been married. But it could have been a very creative story surrounding, again, it's one of these, you know, like when you're pregnant and you get married and then you tell everyone, oh, I've just got pregnant, and you were pregnant before you were married. Again, that is a very creative thing, but it's got to be creativity around children with new beginnings. That kind of would fit with the feeling I get and why I'm confused. Because most people nowadays, it's like, yeah, you know, I got pregnant, or yeah, it's not theirs, that kind of thing. But this just feels like some creativity going on. See, again, there's been no baby in my immediate family within extended like 5 to 6 years. I know, this is really conflicting from what I've been saying. I am not going to make this fit in any way, shape or form. So this is the information I'm giving. If anything happens that fits with what I have said, post it on here, let us know. I've got also something he's showing me, something to do with the right arm. So I don't know whether he had an injury on the right arm or someone has problems with their right arm, and I'm shoulder here. If I rub, I normally get tattoos or something, or there's a marking, but I'm being taken here to my right arm. Now, again, this is your dad's dad, would be your granddad, and he cannot speak English. And if you can find out what rabbit means, but whatever in his language that word means, because I hear rabbit and I just see bunny rabbit, so I just assume that's what he was on about. There is, oh God, I don't know. There's a favourite food he had, and it looks like, oh, I could only class it as, oh God, what does it look like? It looks like, it's not a dumpling, it's like, what everyone on here will know. Those things in Chinese, when you get Chinese, and they're quite crispy, and they're kind of like, imagine it like that, and you twist the top. What are they called? Someone on here will tell me what they're called. So imagine a tiny little thing, right? They're diddy, but they're like that, and you twist the top of them, and they're crunchy. You bite into them and they crack. What are they called? Those things. Are they wontons? Oh, I don't know what they're called. But I'm seeing them, but not crispy. It is wontons. Right, I'm being shown wontons then, but they're not crispy. They're kind of chewy, doughy. I'm seeing something like that, but they're chewy or doughy. And it's got to be something Indian, and it's got to be something that he really loved, because that's what I'm seeing. And I've got to leave it there. I've got to be forever on this gentleman. I can't understand it. I really apologise. I would say a lovely man, but he hasn't given me his energy at all. But whatever this child with the creativity is, I hope I haven't upset anybody in any way. You might have to ask the family whose baby was creatively made. I don't know where it goes. Find out, let me know. There's interesting stuff there. Right, Roy, I've already mentioned that you're doing your live on Thursday. Hi Steve. I hope we can... Oh, I'm not allowed to say anything now about our ghost hunt. Fingers crossed it all still goes ahead. Right. God, I've been on here forever again. I was only going to come on here and chat. Anybody want to ask questions? Not on cards or anything like that. I still have this Indian gentleman here. He's lovely. Yeah, Maxine, don't go assuming. It may not be her, but there's obviously someone in the family that, you know, like when you're pregnant, you get married and then you afterwards and you go, oh, I've just got pregnant at honeymoon. You think, yeah, right, you were 2 months, 3 months pregnant anyway before. Not that it matters anymore, but it's kind of like a creativity made baby in some way. Some, you know, it's creativity with it, with the new beginnings and children. But it's coming up with her, so there's some kind of family intrigue, but nothing negative, and I'm not saying it's bad in any way, shape or form. It's just him coming through with some information. It's got to link to your dad's dad, where this all goes. So it could be that, it could be granddad, it could be your dad, I don't know. It's somewhere there. What's my favourite card? Oh, you know the answer to that. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. Let me find it. Let me find it for everyone. There it is. Danny's asked the question. This is my favourite card in the tarot pack. He's lovely, isn't he? See? This card means you can't get any deader than that. The only way is up. That to me is the most positive thing. You can't get any lower than you are. You can only go upwards and onwards, which is really, really nice. What does it mean when you see 888? It means you've seen the number 888. I don't know. I don't do numerology. People keep asking me, you know, I wake up at 111 every morning, or, you know, what's number 222? I have no clue. 9 times out of 10, it just means it's a number. It really does. It's like, Sarah, if you're on here, when we went to McDonald's, we have this like tradition now, you go for McDonald's before a ghost hunt, and she said, oh my god, look at the cost of my McDonald's, and it was £6.66. So we went, oh, that's really awesome, because it was Halloween and we were going on the ghost hunt, which is really, really good. Yeah, Aisha, I'm really, really sorry. No, I don't have to tell him you can miss him. You can tell him that you can miss him. If he can find me from India, then he's already around you. He's already listening to your thoughts and feelings, my darling. That means there's a special link between you. I don't know what he was trying to say. I couldn't understand it. The S was clear, because he couldn't understand how to get through to me, and I was really not understanding. And he was talking so fast, I couldn't really get it. But the S was just literally written on my computer here, and it was just like S, and I go, that has to be important to you. I don't normally struggle with foreign languages, but I think he's obviously not done this before, or not realised how the technique I work. So it's my misinterpretations, and I apologise if I have got it wrong. I really, really do. I try to be as clear as I can to everybody. Sometimes I just sit there going, I have no clue, no clue. And again, this baby with the creativity thing is not negative in any way, shape or form. It's just clarifying there's a bit of information that he's trying to give, that if you don't know and you find it out, you go, oh my God, the only person that knew was him. It had to have been him, that kind of thing. And the skin, whoever's got the skin issue as well, and the right arm has to be important with him, because he was giving me the information. I hope that helps, honey. If it does, message me, let me know. I don't mind that. Right, favourite card. Daniel, what's your favourite card? Throwing it back at you. What is your favourite card? And why? Has anyone else got a favourite card and why? Let's talk tarot. Because this is my forte. This is what I love. This set me on my road to ruin when I was 19. Tarot cards. It's a story. And I sorry if I offend anyone on here, but it is my life and I'm allowed to offend. Okay. I was doing my tarot cards in my dining room when oh, the magician. Yeah, I can see that. Having all the tools of the trade. Have you ever had someone that you wish didn't come through? A negative spirit? Anyone who's come through I didn't want? Not really, because I just tell them to go. You know, if I don't want to hear from someone or I'm upset with something, and I'll just say, like, leave me alone. But not really. Not really. Oh, there you go. Indian food with twisty bit on the top is Mathia or Muthia. If that's what it is, and it's got to be soft, not crunchy. Who are you going to call a knob? Shut your face, you. Anyway, back to the questions. Right. Okay. Do my family members come through to me? No. No. I get friends more than anything. Family, not really. I think it's because I'm biased. Because when you hear names or you just suddenly feel a person, because you then think of them, you think you're thinking of them. I know my brother's there. I know he's there because he always promised to be there. We spoke about it. And we have 3 key things that if anyone ever brings him through, we'll bring one of these 3 key items through. And I know that will happen before I cross over. Hasn't happened yet, but it will. So I know they're there. I know my sister-in-law Geraldine comes through, but I just dismiss her because I'm still in a lot of grief over her going. So not yet with her. But yeah, friends come through, which is lovely. Or people, relatives of people I know, my friends on here that I've made, etc. Which is lovely. Oh yeah, Kirsty in the shower. She's always coming through in my shower. Right, what have I missed? I want her some more your funny readings. Some of my, oh no, my penis. Funny readings. Oh my God. I had a really weird one. Oh my God, I had this vision of someone playing, oh, this is really horrible, playing golf with a frog. And I sat there and I went, who would hit a frog with a golf club? And he went, oh my God, me and my brother used to do it with next door's garden pond. Awful. But we laughed because it was so sick. Not because it was funny, because it was just a really sick thing to come through. Get a lot of rude things. Awful. I could be like doing some mediumship and suddenly someone has shown me something really rude and I'm like, I can't say that. I do, but I shouldn't. Yeah. Funny. Oh, so many. It's been so long. Too long. Too much. Too much. Oh. Yeah. Right. Okay. I'm going to keep some of them because I really want to build my connection up with spirit. Right. Do you use your third eye? Right. Third eye is just basically psychic. It's just using information here. A lot of mediums see all their information in their third eye. Some of us are, I call it lucky enough. We're lucky enough to have actually seen spirit, just as clear as, you know, I am to you on screen. Some of us sense, some of us see shadow. I see sparkle for orbs. I don't actually see little round things bobbing around. I just see a little sparkle. That's my orb. Third eye, yes, a lot of our information comes here. It's like if I say to you, all you, to visualise putting the kettle on, making a cup of tea, right? Putting your tea bag in, swirling it round, putting sugar in if you do, etc. Throwing your tea bag in the bin or your little pop thing or whatever you use. Right, where you will visualise that is somewhere in your head. All right, you cannot say I'm visualising it here, I'm visualising it there. You just visualise it. Some people, when I've said make a cup of tea, you just know you've made a cup of tea. Okay, however you get it, that is using your mind's eye. Yeah. Now with your third eye, it's where your information comes in quite a lot. So it's just technique as well. I'm lucky enough to know that if I get things this side, it's female or male, female or mum, and this side is male or father's side kind of thing. When I get information come this direction, it's purely from spirit, and I know it's not connected relationship wise to my sitter. I just know it comes from spirit. So yeah, not everything is the mind's eye. Sometimes it's just stuff you get. The difference between me and a lot of people is just that I listen to it. That's all it is. Right, let's have a look at the other. Yeah, whatever, Willie. We even bloody got into aubergines, didn't we, on ghost hunting night? Typical. Typical. We were coming out of the education centre on that one, weren't we? Tell them, Willie, that the door opened. I tried it again last night. Now, last night was even windier. We couldn't even get the door to move. Couldn't get it to go. But we did get the K2 going off and good Ouija board in there last night. Karen, I'm not sure I'm going to do every week. I'm kind of tired. Roy will tell you. The other day we did about 8 readings, didn't we? I was shattered. I am tired, and ghost hunting doesn't help. It really doesn't. Do I get scared at all? Yes. Willie will tell you I get incredibly scared when there's a spider on the steps in a medieval tunnel and I can't get out. Yes, terrifies me. Yeah, Willie, tell him the door didn't we? Say, can you do something like open the door? And the door opened. Now, I tested the door again, Willie, last night. We basically held it open to where it opens and let go and it shuts. The hinges make that door shut. They don't make them open and stay open. So it proved that was spirit last night. I'm going to cough now, hold on. It's not COVID, it's because I'm talking too much. Tell me how oh God. Right, building up your connection. That's what I was going to do. I so have to do a Zoom and see everybody on here. Do you believe we go to some form of heaven when we cross, or do spirit show some other dimension type thing? It makes sense. Do we really have a third eye? That's so cool. Third eye, complete with light sensors. Size of a peanut. Wow. Say I've learned something new. Thanks for that, Brendan. That is amazing. Oh, yeah, no, right. Spiders. I have actually been to London Zoo and had hypnotherapy. So, Willie, seeing how bad I was last night, I was worse before. I mean, if one came in here now, I'd be gone. Live would finish. That'd be it. And the only way I'd come back in here would be tomorrow morning after the spider was gone. Yeah, so they frighten me more than spirits. But yes, I do occasionally do get fearful. Especially like when you're doing vigils and like all the public, off they go back to the hub and I'm left. And I've got to, you know, bring the Ouija board back and clear up and everything. And I'm like, I'm lost. And it's horrible walking back in the dark. That's the last one. Because being a medium, you can feel them, hear them, and they're right behind you. Especially if you've got someone horrible going, you know, get out or growling at you or whatever. It is horrible. So sometimes, yeah, the hair on the back of my neck does go and I do get very spooked. I also get scared in the middle of the night when I wake up and there's someone hovering over the bed. That really one, apart from my husband, obviously, it's different. But no, if there's like a spirit in the bedroom or anything, yeah, then that really scares me. I do wake up screaming. I scare myself most of the time. People know I'm a real jumpy person. I scream and jump at everything. I'm terrible. Bad experiences with Ouija boards, twice. Demi, I had one at, what was it, RAF Rawton, C4, C2 hangar or something. It's now a go-kart, but in the workshop there, I had my guests on Ouija board, and I just felt this negative energy come to try and get straight onto the board, and I immediately shouted off. So they all took their hands off and I flipped my board straight over. And then another occasion we had last night at Dover Castle was the only other time I actually felt, whoa, horrible. But other than that, no. The trouble with Ouija boards are that Hollywood has made them evil. They're not. They are purely a tool of communication. Same as seances, the same as K2 meters, plasma balls, whatever you want to use. It's purely a communication. Now, if someone's horrible to you on the phone, you put the phone down. Wow, that was a big gust of wind. Same as Ouija boards. Take your fingers off, can't connect. Now, not everybody who is negative is evil, and not everybody who is good is light and fluffy. We are all the same. We have good and bad in us. We have like levels of, you know, really horrible people can also be nice, and really nice people can really turn and be horrible. The same with connections on the Ouija board. Just because someone's angry, aggressive, or moving the glass around a lot, doesn't mean to say they're a horrible person. So you just got to like give them the choice to and the chance to give the information out. You know, that's what they're there for, their chance to connect. And sometimes it's the only chance they've got to connect. So they're not as bad as you think they are. That's my theory. It's nice to know, to be on a board with someone who knows what they're doing, because you a lot of people don't understand the connection. So when they got their finger on the board and the glass is moving, they go, oh, I've got so and so here. You haven't. Sometimes the energy is different, and you can, and when you kind of like done this long enough, you know when the energy shifts, when it changes. So you know if you've got someone else there and everyone's still trying to ask the same questions, you think, no, that person's gone, you're on someone else and they don't know the answer, because you can feel the energy change. It's just, again, like everything in life, it's just experience and practice, practice, practice. Same as everything, you know. You get better and better and better with practice. Same with your connection to spirit. The more you do it, the more you practice, the better you get, because you get to know your little differences and your idiosyncrasies and everything. All right, so hopefully I've answered a few questions there. Tired of coughing in the kitchen. Oh, castle, yeah. Every time you walk through that castle, you just coughed your guts up, didn't you, really? Really did. Yeah. Now, if someone has a Ouija board experience when they're younger, it's because they don't understand what they're doing that they get spooked. They can get spooked just if the glass moves, you know, and it's, oh my God, what have we done? And it's probably just someone wanting to communicate. Unfortunately, then people, when they get older, they go, oh, you know, I touched a Ouija board once when I was a child. What happened? Oh, the glass smashed against the wall. And when you actually go back and find out, it didn't. It's just their memory, you know. I had a glass smash a couple of months ago when we started ghost hunting again, and it just fell off the table. I did not catch it in time. It was my fault. I was asking Spirit to move it over the table and underneath, to roll underneath and come back up again. And my hand's underneath, and it just, the energy fell and the glass fell. So it wasn't because they smashed the glass, it's because it hit the concrete. It's great to tell everyone that the glass smashed. Can I have a new glass, please, Sandy? Because I've just smashed one. Everyone goes, oh, how amazing. I go, no, I dropped it. You know, I didn't had my hand under ready for it to fall. So anyway, I can hear Chris making coffee or fiddling around in the kitchen in there. So I'm going to go. Thank you all for joining me again. How do you get rid of bad spirit when you're on the board? Take your fingers off the glass. Come away. If it's really negative and you don't want, if you really want to protect yourself, you just turn the board over, my darling. Take hands off, glass off, turn the board over. But as I said, I've only needed to do that twice in the last 20 years. I knew that it was there. Someone died that worked in the kitchen. They died from lung breathing disease. Yeah, every time Willie walked through, he had a coughing fit. It was quite funny in the end. I laugh at you, Willie. It's do you know what? Meeting you, Darren, and meeting you, Willie, and you know some of the other people on here that were ghost hunts. It's just so nice. Even though there I am masks, and Caroline came there last night, and she turned and she said, "You're Trudi from Sunday," and I went, "Oh my God, all you can see is my eyes." And then she went, "Your name's written, name's written on your mask, GHT Trudi." I went, "Oh yeah, gives it away." Yeah, maybe I will try Zoom. I'm not going to do this every week, especially, I don't know, because my family is so important to me, and sometimes I like just to sit and watch a film with my husband, and on a Sunday night it can be nice. I can't save the world. I really am getting to the stage where I think people are, you know, messaging me and texting me for things they need help with, and I can't help everyone, and I've got to learn not to feel guilty for that anymore. I'm just going to do what I can do, and I apologise for anyone if you're watching that I'm going to have to ring you and cancel coming for readings. Obviously saving lives is far more important really with this COVID, and especially as Chris is cast as vulnerable, I don't want to bring anything home to him. So you do make me laugh, Willie. It's amazing. We do have such fun. So come back down and work with us again when we're back out ghost hunting, and I'd love to come up to the Midlands. It'd be great fun. I am tired of like Friday and Saturday morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. I had a good lay-in on the first one, and then the second one I was up at 7. I haven't slept. So I'll see what I can do, Darren. I'll see what I can do. Oh no, when the laughter raises on a vigil, it is amazing, isn't it? It really is amazing. It's really good. I was probably still on a high from Dover Castle. It's just such fun and scary too. Oh, the scarecrows. Yes, hopefully the Kent Messenger will be putting a little bit somewhere, which would be nice. We've got scarecrows all over Halling at the moment because the WI organised a scarecrow competition. And if you join Simply Halling on Facebook, they are amazing. Absolutely amazing, these scarecrows. Absolutely brilliant. So, yeah, get some sleep, Willie. Get some sleep, Darren, as well. And anyone else who came on the ghost hunts for the last 2 nights. Waited years for my dad to contact me. The first time he did was on a Ouija board. Did he come through on a Ouija board? Oh, I can't remember. I've known you for so long, Caroline. I won't know who did what, why, when. I won't remember that. That's nice. That's really nice. So I'm going to let you all go, and I'll see if I remember to join in with Roy on Thursday. That's okay, Dad. I'm glad you and your crowd all loved it. It really was nice seeing you there and having everybody. So keep an eye on my page for things, but if I'm not on live, it's because I'm doing something nice with the family. Well, the family, it's just me, Chris and Tia now for the next month. Oh dear. See you soon. See you at next ghost hunt as well. Take care, everyone. Please stay safe. Please, please, please. And Tim, if you're still on there, Tim Smith, I will message you about your birthday and see what we can do. And I'll speak to you all soon. Night, night, Purdy. Take care, everyone. Bye.